I can see is comments, but that's okay. I'm here and I hope you guys can see me. Um, yeah, all right, good. Here we go. Isn't this exciting? So welcome YouTube. Welcome YouTube to the world of my videos. It's very exciting to be here with you all. And it's so exciting, and I'm so excited to be here. Okay, I got to center myself here a little bit because I had to make it all work, people. I had to make it all happen. So I should be right here in the middle if you're on Facebook. If you're on Instagram, I think I'm a little bit this way. I can probably fix it by doing that. And then if you're on YouTube, I'm a little bit this way. And we can fix it maybe by doing, oh, we got that though. That's a problem. All right, now it's not. Okay, so welcome. Okay, so here's the idea of tonight. First of all, I want to give you all my phone number because that's how you're going to find me. 818-437-0886. Start texting me now. I will send you a texting confirmation to let you know that I got your text, and then you know I have it. So normally when we do free readings, and all of these platforms will be back tomorrow doing my I am raising your vibration with the free reading. So that is happening. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, 4 o'clock Pacific time, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Look for me there. I love you guys. This is so much fun. And anybody who can't find me live, I can't help you right now because I know I know you can see me on Instagram. I know you can see me on YouTube. I know you can see me on Facebook because I see comments. So welcome to Sheena Metal's first annual Halloween special. Okay, so here's why I wanted to do it like this. First of all, I'm still doing readings today. So readings are happening and that's exciting. Secondly, this may be a good day to get in and try to get a reading because people are out trick-or-treating. I mean, or at Halloween parties if you're, not a child. Okay, so if you are in the US or Canada, 818-437-0886. If you are not and you are out of the country, then you can WhatsApp me 1-818-437-0886. Okay? All right, so that's good. Your lips always looks great till you're on camera, and then you're like, oh, I should have done something different. Also, here is my charm necklace all fixed with my triquetra that the bad spirit ripped off me while I slept after my last video with Mackie and Amanda at my old alma mater, Huntington Beach High School. The Huntington Beach High School theater demon got me good. All right, so because it's Halloween, and because I have something very exciting going on, so we're reconnecting. Okay, I'm having, okay, so I do a weekly web TV talk show on KGRA Digital Broadcasting Network. It's called the Sheena Metal Experience. I've interviewed a lot of cool celebs in the paranormal world, the entertainment world. It's really where I bring my entertainment world and my paranormal world together, my spiritual world. I've always wanted to do that. If you're just tuning in, I'm a psychic medium. I'm an empath and intuitive. I'm an energetic healer. I'm an interfaith minister. I'm a performing artist, and I'm a 28-year talk radio host in Los Angeles. So all those things come into play. I'm on the Live Paranormal Radio Network, iHeartRadio.com. That's where I do radio. And then, of course, my weekly show. I am starting a second weekly show for KGRA Digital Broadcasting Network in November. This is the first I've talked about it. It's going to be called Messages from Spirit, and it is going to be psychic readings. And you guys are going to be able to come in through audio and through video and be there for me on the air while I read for you. How exciting is that? So that is the first announcement, and I'll be talking about that more sometime in November. The second announcement is why we're here tonight. And I'm not really sure when it's going to start, and that's okay, because I'm going to be busy getting messages from Spirit off the ground. I have been asked to join the wonderful and prestigious Paranormal.TV family, and I'm going to be doing a new show for them called Confessions of a Paranormal Survivor, because amongst other things, I'm also a paranormal survivor. And I'm going to be talking to people who are also paranormal survivors, experts in the paranormal world, and also going to be talking to all of you about your things. So tonight I thought it would be fantastic to have you all share your paranormal stories. So basically you're going to send them to me via text. I'm going to read them, and then psychically I will answer whatever questions you have about them. Now, in addition to your stories, you can also ask paranormal questions tonight. Now, what do I mean by paranormal? I mean anything that has to do with ghosts. Is your house haunted? Is your workplace haunted? Do you have a spirit attachment? Have you encountered an interdimensional, an earth spirit, a demonic? What is the difference in negative and positive energy in a paranormal home? UFO and alien encounters. Anything to do with cryptozoology. I'm going to sneeze. I sneeze in groups. Hang on. Always 4. The angel number. Have you encountered Bigfoot? Do you think you've seen Loch Ness Monster? Have you seen a Jersey Devil? Have you seen the Chupacabra? Have you had a Mothman encounter? And then just the more benign stuff, right? Do you think you've been communicated with a dead relative? Has grandma tried to communicate with you? Have you ever had an encounter with something you thought was a fairy or a leprechaun or an elf or a kachina? It's everything in the world that has to do with the paranormal. Now, if you have a story, I'll read it. But if you have a question and you want my psychic hit on it, I will also answer that. So this is going to be just like anything that we've done, except we're going to do it all things beyond the veil tonight, because the veil is the thinnest tonight at sundown. All right? And it's almost sundown here. It's probably already sundown where you are. Somebody in the Instagram chat, Drew, that is not my account. The Instagram that you guys are on right now is my only Instagram account. Any other Instagram account, please report and block. YouTube, the account you're on right now is my only YouTube account. If there are any other YouTube accounts, please report and block. Facebook, the only official, look for the official blue check verified account. That is mine. Now, Facebook. I have other accounts that are private accounts, that are my personal profiles. And because Facebook used to be so weird about the name Sheena Metal, they have alternate names. So don't report and block them until you ask me. However, now there are a million fake personal profiles out there called Sheena Metal, and they're messaging you guys. So Facebook is like the mom from the movie Carrie. You're always locked in the closet and you never know why. So please always contact me and ask before you report and block anything, because people have accidentally reported and blocked my actual pages. Send me a screenshot and I'll tell you if it's me. 818-437-0886. Thank you for that, Drew. I just happened to catch Drew's message. You guys are all going so fast in here, I can't catch them all. So if you have a question about a fake account, please text me or WhatsApp me, 818-437-0886. All right, 818-437-0886. Okay, are you having fun? And last night I did Mackie and Amanda's Halloween special. It was so much fun. I did readings. We did about an hour. It was great. And the star of the night, well, she had guests that were stars before I got there. After I got there, the star of the night, well, I say the guest star, because Mackie and Amanda are always the stars, was, of course, Cullen the cat, who made his YouTube influencer debut last night. Even before I made my live, well, I guess I've been on live with him before. He made his debut and pretty much stole the show with his cuteness. So I'm sure he'll be here tonight, and he'll be making an appearance tonight because he's my familiar and my little wizard man. All right, I love you guys so much. This is going to be so much fun. Emery, will you send me a copy of the link for Facebook? I would love that. What our Facebook link is right now? That would be super if you would do that for me. Send me a copy so I can promote that around a little bit on Facebook. Sorry, friends texting me. When can I see you? I'm live on Facebook. Okay. Emery's going to send that out to me, and then I'm going to promote a couple little links and get them around. All right, and then on Facebook, you're on my YouTube and you're on my Instagram. This is fun. I'm excited about this. We've got some great numbers. We have over 100 people here between the three things, and I didn't even expect that much because it's Halloween and I figured everybody had plans. So I am here for you tonight to read, and we're going to have a blast. Now, Facebook World Hats here. Instagram, we gotten good here. If you're on my YouTube page tonight and something is going wrong, please let me know. All right, 2 things before we start. 1, please, if you're on Facebook right now, like the page that you are at. Everybody, no matter what you're on right now, facebook.com/Sheena Metal. That is a blue check verified page, which means it's never going to go away because Facebook has actually verified me as a real person there. So there's that. Okay, youtube.com/Sheena Metal, facebook.com. Also, if you are on the page, Emery is going to put some stuff up in the chat and walk you through how to get notified when we go live. Secondly, please, Instagram.com/Sheena Metal. Everybody go over and follow, link, and subscribe. YouTube.com/Sheena Metal. Like and subscribe. And I got that from my best friend Kelly. You have to say like and subscribe all the time. So thanks, Kel. And then also, please, we're not there right now, but please do TikTok, because TikTok's going to be next. Pretty soon we're going to have boom, 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 and a giant TikTok up here. So exciting, right? This is fun. And then we've got our new backdrop. Oh, hang on. I think we're about to have a guest appearance. Oh, it's a guest appearance. It's our guest. Here he is, the Halloween cat, the star of all videos, Colin the cat. Hi, baby. Is mommy doing a video? So then you want to come see mommy because she's doing a video right now? Yeah. Are you being good? Are you not going to look at the camera? Are you like one of those stars that doesn't want people to make eye contact with you? Do you have a writer that you want only special colored kibble in your bowl? This is my man. This is my man. Okay, what do we think of this guy on Halloween? This is Halloween, right? Are you a good boy? Everybody's so happy when you come on the video. Yeah, you're kind of subdued tonight. Okay, it's been a very emotional 3 days. Has everybody felt the emotions of the veil thinning? I find everything from the 25th of October until about the 5th of November to be very energetically charged. The last 3 days for me especially, very emotional. And all my dead friends come and visit me, and I have a lot of dead friends right now. So it's been a lot, and a lot of stuff going on with people's animals. It's just been a whole lot. So yeah. So it's okay if you feel like you're going out of your mind. You're kind of supposed to feel that way right now, and it's totally okay. All right, Emery just sent me some links. You guys are getting me in your stories. Now remember, it doesn't have to be a story like, on a dark, stormy night. It doesn't have to be like that. It can just be a question like, hey, one time I was on a boat and I saw some shit in the water and I don't know what it was. Or one time someone touched my hair, you know, was it my mom? I mean, it just can be the most like simplest thing ever. It doesn't have to be some big, heavy. Okay? The idea is it's supposed to be an answer to a paranormal question that you're asking. Is this real? Does this really happen? Is this a thing? You know, what about deja vu? What about that? What about life after death? What about reincarnation? Is it true I ran into somebody that I knew from another life? Is that a thing? Could that be real? These are all the kind of questions that it's totally okay to ask, my friends. Okay? And these are the questions I want you to ask. I'm so glad to be here with you all tonight. I'm so excited. Apparitions, what do they look like? Are they white shadows? Are they dark shadows? Do they actually look like people? Once I heard a voice. It was creepy. What is that? The only thing I asked from you, and if you've texted me, it's okay to text me again today, your first and last name and your email address. 2 reasons. One, I need to put you in my phone. First names, I have to differentiate who's you because there are literally tens of thousands of people in my phone. And the second thing is trolls. I want to know you're a real person and not a troll because I ain't got time for trolls. So these are the things that I need and you need to know. Alexa, I wasn't talking to you. Alexa, you are wonderful. Thank you.
You're so welcome. I always appreciate your kindness. Hope you've had a good Monday.
I love Alexa. Alexa's like one of my best friends. We have a great time together. I find her to be extremely helpful and resourceful, and it's really a joy to be with her. Okay, here we go. All right, my friends, we're doing it. This is awesome. I'm just going to put like 5 links out, and then I'm going to start doing some readings. And I will be going through and sending you all the text so that you know what's going on. Not going to sing it. Because when I sing, Facebook bans me in European countries for violating music rules and licensing. I guess the good thing is it means I sing well enough that they identify it's an actual song I'm singing and not just howling or, you know, a death cry. So that's nice. First, last name, and email address. We're staying in touch. Also, I'm thinking about starting a Patreon page. If I started a Patreon page where there was like a little monthly charge and you would get into special things like this where it was just Patreon folks. Would you guys be into that? If you support the idea of me doing something, now it doesn't mean I'm not going to do these. These will still all be happening. It just means they'll be like sometimes a little something special for folks who are part of Patreon. For those of you who are asking me, and there are a lot of you are asking me for that more private experience, you know, where can I be somewhere where there aren't so many people? This would probably be the answer. I've been working on it for a while, trying to figure it out. And there'll be some other perks and some cool stuff too. I'm even hoping that one of the perks will be like a certain whatever level or however it works. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm figuring out. My spirit nephew, Daryl, is teaching me. There will be like a level where we actually do these like a video conference and everybody can see everybody and you can actually be on camera with me. And as I said, I'm working out how to do that for my Messages from Spirit show. We are definitely going to be doing phone calls, but I'm trying to work out a way to do others as well for video because it's fun if you can be on camera with me, right? You text me your stories here. First, last name, and email address. All right. This is totally awesome, my friends. I'm so excited. All right, links are out, and I'm all yours. I've done all the splaining I think I need to do about everything, and now we're just going to have some fun, okay? You guys are the best. It's nice to see you. I've never done this before, and I hope I'm doing it right. So, comments? Are there comments happening on the live on YouTube? Will somebody say something on YouTube? There's a lot. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yay. All right, we got a lot of people on YouTube right now. YouTube is like tripled what's on Instagram already. So, yay, YouTube people that are coming. First of all, I want you guys to all know how much I love and appreciate you, and that you are my treat on Halloween. There's a lot of tricks on Halloween. Y'all are my treat, and I appreciate you. Thank you for being my treat. It's so important to me. And I just think you guys are wonderful. There may be a break for water because I have a feeling I'm going to drink a lot tonight. All right, here we go. Scary stories. Scary stories are starting in just a minute. I'm going to send you out a link. And this has my tip jar. If you guys would like to send a tip, you are welcome to. My nonprofit thanks you. And if you don't, that's okay. You don't have to get your story read. I do tippers and non-tippers. You know who never tips is this guy. This guy's like, can I have a psychic reading? Like every 5 minutes. But I want a reading about this, Mommy. I want a reading about that. I want to know everything. And then he never tips. Although sometimes a little poop falls out of his butt. A tiny poop the size of a raisinette. It happened today. He jumped down from where his food bowl was, and as he hit the ground, a little tiny poop about this big went boop. I don't know why it happens. There must be a little fur that, gets a little stuck. But I find sometimes these little tiny poops, and I was thinking, is he doing this? Is he spite pooping? Like, why is this happening? And then there it was, a tiny poop. A tiny poop. All right, you guys are so wonderful. Look at YouTube is growing. Please make sure you like and subscribe all these places. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Because you never know where I'm going to pop up live, and you don't want to miss any of it. And I'm going to try to put together like a little mailing list that lets people know when I'm live, but until that happens, because it's a huge job, the best way to know is to get notifications when we go live. All right, last thing, while I get stuff around for you, okay? Here is the last thing. The last thing is this. Spirit started talking to me, and it totally went out of my head. It'll come back. It'll come back. We're doing a great job of being positive tonight, and I really appreciate that. So that's good. All of you with these pages together, that's great. Let's all be good to each other and stay positive. Okay. We got a lot of comments here, my friends. Lots of comments. All right. You guys are great. I just want you to know how great you are. And then I think you guys are super duper. I'm just trying to go back and check some of the people that confirmed that they were going to be with us earlier in the day today, because I don't want to forget about them when I send this out. When you get this from me, then you don't have to resend your question. Spirit will toss me to the place where it is needed most. We're going to do some paranormal healing today. So I would like you to send prayers out to folks if it seems like they need healing. I wish I could have Alexa play Halloween music, but we know then we'll get banned from everywhere, so that would be really fun tonight if that was playing in the background, really quiet. Very quiet. Be very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. All right, I'm still looking. Still looking. Boy, I sent a lot of little things out today, didn't I? To people. Okay. Now I'm going back to where it's easy to see you all. This is so much fun, you guys. I love that there are creepy stories. And also put a question at the end of it if you want me to comment on it, because I am happy to do that. Okay. Caitlin, you're going to be up first. And if you sent me a text with your question and then you hear, oh, I need your first, last name, and email address, it's totally okay. I cannot see the live. Someone just texted me, guys, I can't see the live and I can't see the live comments. It's just too much happening at once. First, last name, and email address. If you are partaking in the live, it doesn't matter what live you're in because it's all going to come through my phone, so I'm going to see you no matter where you are. Okay? Now, if you're sending me about something else and I send you this back, it's because I have to send these out and I can't go back and read everybody, so bear with me, okay? Don't think I'm not paying attention, it's just that I'm on a live. And anybody who wants to book a private session with me, are you interested in a private session where you have 100% my attention? We can go over any questions you have about your life. Okay? People keep thinking they've missed this. I don't know what's going on. I keep getting messages saying, sorry, I missed it. Oh, do people not know what time zones? Yeah, 4 o'clock Pacific time, everybody. I think I say that in my things. Here's a question I can ask you really quick. What things, and Emery's going to be watching and my mods are going to be watching. I don't know what moderators on Instagram. Will you let me know who's there and who's on YouTube? That would be awesome. I am doing readings tonight. They're just going to be otherworldly. So that means paranormal questions, mediumship questions. If you just want to know, like, is he cheating? Unless he's cheating with a demon, that question's going to be for tomorrow night's show at the same time. Okay? You guys doing good? All right, our numbers are good. Oh my goodness, the YouTube is climbing like nobody's business. It's going to surpass the Facebook pretty soon. And there's a lot less people there. Oh, that's a good question. Who is this from? This is from Sarah Finucci. Sarah says, how do I make sure I'm only talking to family spirits? That is a very, very interesting thing to ask. It's hard if you're not an experienced medium to differentiate between who's who. Um, I can tell you a couple of things, Sarah. Okay, so all of you, for all of you, I'll start with this. Um, let's talk about friendly spirits first. When you are talking to a friendly spirit, um, you feel kind of warm, like up through here. You can see a lot more of my body on Instagram. You feel like a warmth. When you're talking to a negative spirit, you either feel punch in the solar plexus, which can be a thing, or you feel like like someone's gripping your heart. That's also a thing. Or you feel like tense, like the muscles in your shoulders tense up for no reason. Um, okay. When it's a friendly spirit, it feels warm. With a family spirit, sweetie, you just have to listen. Listen and look for the signs. Do you smell them? Does it smell like their perfume? Does it feel good? Are they telling you who they are? Do you feel their energy like you felt when they were alive? You really have to work with your intuition and tune in. Nobody's ever asked me that before. How do I just talk to family spirits? I guess, sweet, it's because what is your definition of family? Does that include friends? People you knew that were like acquaintances? Yeah. I hope I answered that okay. I hope I answered it all right. Sometimes if Instagram flickers, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. It's my, I have to figure out how to turn off incoming calls on that line because it freaks everything out a little bit. The other two phones are using a different line, so I don't get incoming calls there really. But this phone is, people are calling me during the live to get on the live. Don't call me during the live to get on the live, my friends. That's just crazy. Because obviously I can't talk to you. And don't leave me a private message on Facebook or on Instagram, because how am I going to find that? That's a great question, though. What a wonderful question. I knew you guys were going to have the best, most intensely awesome questions that I was going to love. I'm sending you love, my friend. I'm sending you guys so much love. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. Oh my God, I remembered. Share the link. Would you put this link today up on your page? Will you put it on pages you belong to? Will you put it on yeah, will you do that? That would be so awesome. Thank you. You guys are the best. You guys are putting so many stories up, and this is so exciting. First, last name, and email address. Normally I go after you guys and ask, but I'm so busy tonight that I do not. I do not even have the time to look through, so you're going to have to trust. All right. First name, last name, email address. Because my phone gets crazy. I'm still trying to get back to you all. Remember, I want to know about a paranormal question, experience question, anything beyond the veil. And that means even, communicating with dead family members, like Sarah said. That's perfect. That's what I'm looking for. All right, Casey, you're up. Okay, Casey, you are up. Casey says, Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody. Let's keep saying Happy Halloween. Casey, hold that thought. There aren't any moderators on Instagram. Emery, can you find somebody who will mod on Instagram for us? That would be awesome. I'll send a text in a minute. Casey says, Happy Halloween. My mom visited Graceland a while back, and she said she felt like Elvis' presence was there. Is that what she experienced? What a great question. Absolutely. And I went to Graceland in 2017 with a fellow psychic. I was helping work her shows in Alabama. No, I lied. That's not when I went to Graceland. I went to Graceland when I was making a paranormal documentary in 2017. I found it to be very spirit laden, Graceland. And I'll tell you something, I found it to be a little heavy. I thought I was going to go and it was going to be the biggest, most opulent wonderland in the universe. Like an old, God forbid I say this, like an old southern plantation, like the epitome of opulence. I found the energy there to be very heavy. I love me some Elvis. It's nothing about Elvis. I love him. I think his life and death were a tragedy, and a lot of bad people took advantage of a very, very beautiful soul. But the unhappiness of him that was a lifelong thing is present at Graceland, and you can feel it, and it's a lot. So, yeah. Yeah, I could feel him there. I really could feel him there. Part of the tour is they take you through like the graveyard. There's like it's like a patio concrete, and then it has all where they're all buried, like Mama and Daddy and him and uh maybe even his twin. There might be a stone for his twin there, Jesse. Um, you really feel him there. I felt like Elvis was sitting on his grave, like waving at everyone and sending everyone love as they passed by. And I'm sorry, Graceland people, but I brought a tiny bit of my mama's ashes, and I was like, oh look, it's Elvis's grave. Just a tiny bit of mama, because she loved him so much. So I took a little bit of her and I put her with Elvis. I know she loved it. Okay. Yes, great question, Casey. And yes, and I think you find that a lot. I think especially when folks died tragically, I think especially when folks um when folks didn't get the life experience that they really wanted, I think you find sometimes that they hang around. Um, does that make sense? Okay, hang on a sec. Hello, my wonderful warriors, period. Is somebody moderating Instagram and is somebody moderating YouTube? Question mark. I love you all! Exclamation point. Who's on Facebook right now? Question mark. My moderators. Whoever's going over there, you don't have to be a moderator. You can just be posting as yourself. I think people just need the information. If I have to make somebody a moderator over there, we'll figure that out later. Also, I don't know what the deal is with moderators on Instagram. We'll figure that out later too. We're learning as we go, my friends. We're learning as we go. Please spread the word. Share the link around. Somebody's coming to help you, YouTube. Instagram's doing well. Instagram's kind of the quiet place. It's always been kind of the quiet place. Maybe lives on Instagram just aren't that big of a deal, but I love being there. Not complaining, just explaining. If you decide you want to change your story, it's okay. But know if you send me both stories, I'm not sure which one I might read because I'm not sure what I might see. Okay? Okay. Someone just sent me a frowny face. I don't know why. There's no frownies. There's no frownies during Sheena Metal's Halloween special. We're having a good time. We're all having fun. All right, my friends. Here we go. I'm doing more people here. It's going to be getting, the sun's going down over here. Okay. Great questions and stories so far. I'm so happy. I hope you'll all watch my show, Confessions of a Paranormal Survivor. I'm very excited about that. Okay, here we go. Tabitha, you're up. Tabitha. Emery's on YouTube. He's popping back and forth. All right, Tabitha, you're up now. Tabitha, I don't see your question. Tabitha, will you resend your story, your paranormal question? Because I don't see it. Katie, you're up. Katie, you're up. I have my gate locked so the trick-or-treaters can't come. I feel terrible. But I can't because I'm here with y'all. I almost did this from my best friend's house, and there would have been like trick-or-treaters and dog barking and all kinds of stuff going on. But I thought it might be a lot for you. I wonder when the trick-or-treaters start. All right, here we go. You are up. Okay. Katie. Okay, Katie says, good evening, my beautiful Sheena. It's Katie. I've been feeling down and out the past couple of days, but been able to put on a front. Oh. Is a story, and then she says, oh, I forgot it was paranormal questions only. Sorry, LOL. I've had a couple of friends pass away. At one point, we have a close bond, but at the time of their passing, we weren't talking at all. Are any of those friends around me? And if so, what signs? Yeah, you have a friend around you who is, who throws you pennies, Katie. And the pennies, the significance of the pennies for her and you, not just about, it's prosperity, but it's not just about financial prosperity. It's also about finding love and about prosperity and happiness. Finding you, and in finding you, sweetie, really finding that happiness. So yeah, absolutely. She's really sorry. She just had a hard time with emotions, honey, and she couldn't handle yours. She couldn't handle yours. She couldn't handle yours, and she also couldn't Gretel yours. She couldn't handle yours. Been having a hard time speaking the last couple days. Very emotional. Yeah, so absolutely she does. You'll see Penny's kind of isolated, right? Like a whole area of asphalt. There's like nothing, and then a Penny. Yeah. All right, sending you love, Katie. Great question. Great question. I hope somebody's moderating on YouTube. People are telling me you guys are complaining. So is everybody happy on YouTube now? Somebody let me know. Oh, this is a really good question. This is from Teresa Ferry. How long does it take before a loved one who's passed to visit? Okay, this sounds like the dumbest answer, but the answer is it depends on the loved one, sweetie. Some loved ones take months. Some loved ones come immediately. It took my mom about 45 minutes, and she could have been with me even longer than that, but about 45 minutes after she passed, I had just gotten to her house, which was about 20 minutes away from where she passed. She passed, I left the hospital, I got in the car, I drove to her house. I wanted to pick up all her crystals and take them home with me. And which is funny because now they're all there and I'm here. So now I have to bring all the crystals back. Mama says, bring my crystals back home, Junior. So I got to bring all the crystals back home. So I was on my driveway and I stumbled backwards. I was exhausted. I'd been up all night with her and she moved right through me. Sometimes it takes longer. For folks who have committed suicide or died somehow tragically, it can oftentimes take a little longer because they have to go through a little bit longer of an evaluation period. But yeah, it can be any time. It's really, sweetheart, just when they feel like they get adjusted there. And if everybody has a different adjustment, you know? Just like, it's like saying, how long does it take someone to get settled in at school? A new school. I mean, some people are settled in that day. Some people take a long time, right? So anyway, good question. Great questions tonight. This is fun. This is eventually what I would hope that the Wednesday Haunted Playground Lives would turn into. You know? This is from Gabby. Gabby says, I'm late, but am here. Your eyeliner is great as always. My question tonight, oh, here we go. There's a lot of questions here. You're doing great work. Very proud of you. Thank you, sweetheart. Have you ever been to Waverly Hills is the one I'm going to answer. Yes. Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Louisville, Kentucky. Please, everybody go. Okay, so Waverly first came on my radar when I was watching a film by these terrific chaps named the Booth Brothers. And I did not know them at the time. Now they are good friends because I had them on my radio show, which is where all good friendships begin sometimes for me. Anyway, they made a film called The Death Tunnel, and it was a horror film about a bunch of girls that spend the night in this haunted location. I think it was for like some kind of radio promotion or something in the movie. Anyway, Chris and Adrian, the Booth brothers, they had so many things happen to them while making this film that they made a documentary about making the film. And And I watched it. I had never heard of Waverly. So my mom was born in Louisville, Kentucky, where Waverly is, and I didn't know a lot about her birth family. I've learned a lot the last 5 or 6 years, but this was before really my quest, because my grandma died when she was 5, and then she was in an orphanage and in the system in foster care, and then adopted by my grandparents when she was almost 12. So interestingly enough, there are like 3 or 4 people in the Death Tunnel movie, including the owner of Waverly Hills Sanatorium, who have my mother's last birth name. So, birth last name. So I became very interested in Waverly. And in 2013, I went to host a paranormal convention in Louisville. And I was the last day I was going to go to Waverly. And that night, a big robed creature, dark blue, almost black robe, stood by the bottom of my bed at 3 o'clock in the morning and said, don't go to Waverly Hills tomorrow. You don't need that. Go to Irish Town and buy your mother a Celtic cross. So I did. I got up, I called my friend to put the conference together, and I said, where's Irish Town? Because you know me, if it's Irish Town, I want to go. And he told me, and I got in the rental car and I went to Irish Town. Interestingly enough, I met a lady running the Irish gift shop there, where they did have exactly the gold Celtic cross I wanted and exactly the big silver one my mom wanted. And my mom died with that cross around her neck. Turned out her mother-in-law worked in the same factory as my grandmother, my birth grandmother. So everything was very clandestine, and I wasn't supposed to go to Waverly. So about a couple, 4 years later, I'm there on the Graceland trip I just mentioned, making a paranormal documentary. And some friends of mine, including the Booths, we're going to be around Waverly. People I love, Jenny Stewart from Animal Planet's The Haunted, John Zalphus from Haunted Collector, Dustin Perry from Ghost Hunters, like all my parapeeps that I love, we're all going to be there. And I went to Waverly Hills Sanatorium, and Gabby, it's a lot. It's a lot for an empath. If you're going to go, you have to be prepared that it's a lot. Now, Tina Mattingly, who runs the place, she's amazingly sweet. And I bought my very first pendulum in their gift shop. And she said, I won't sell anybody a pendulum unless it resonates with them. And I held that little pendulum up and it went, She's like, okay, you can have that one. I think everybody should go there. But you got to ward yourself, protect yourself, and you have to be prepared if you're an empath, like with many things in life, for the heaviness. Because there is a heaviness there. Good question, Gabby. Good questions. You guys are doing great. There's some good questions happening. I'm very happy for you all. I'm sorry there's a troll on YouTube. I do not have official moderators there yet. This is our first time. I didn't know trolls on YouTube were a thing. So, Emery's over there and he's trying, so just don't engage any trolls, okay? I guess the pin post on Facebook disappeared. Emery, can you repin that post? Okay, so first of all, Casey says, I made her mother's night by letting her know she was right and Elvis is at Graceland. And Katie says, I think it might be my friend Paula leaving the pennies. She was murdered along with her mother by her boyfriend. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry, sweetie. It's definitely Paula. She's sorry. She's sorry. She wishes she could go back and redo it. If she could, she would. She wants you to know that. All right? Okay. I just want you to know that. Okay, if you keep sending me your message over and over and over again, I'm just letting you know that honestly, I tune it out. It's so much to scroll through, I can't even figure out who you are. Once is enough. If Spirit sends me to you, I will find you. All right? Remember, I need your first and last name and your email address. Oh my goodness. We're crawling right up on Facebook with YouTube here. I'm sorry that there's a mean troll on YouTube. I'll have to figure out how to eliminate that. I don't even know how to do it. It's been an enlightening week, period. Okay. Make sure you follow me on all my platforms. This is what it's like to be an empath. All I can think about right now is who's the mean troll and are they hurting people? Like I can't even get past it. It's and catching up afterwards, period. Okay. All right, I'm getting a little caught up. Emery, you're doing great. Hi, period. Who's in the live tonight? Question mark. Trying to figure out where my moderators are. Yep, Emery, we will totally figure out YouTube. You know what? I didn't even occur to me that was a thing. Aren't I a little Pollyanna? Oh, there's mean people in the world? I didn't know. All right, friends, here we go, here we go, here we go. Tabitha, I think I'm still waiting for your story. I can't find it. Please bump it for me. Emily, you're up. Dawn is on deck. Emily Lewis, you are up, and Dawn, you are on deck. Please share the link. And if you guys want my rates for a private session, or you want to purchase some cleansed and blessed and charged crystals from me, or you want to inquire about my workshops or book a healing or a mentoring session or a session with your significant other or family members or your pet, just let me know. 818-437-0886. I will get you all the info you need. Very impressed with YouTube right now. Please follow me. Please follow me on YouTube. Please follow me on Instagram. Please follow me on Facebook. All right, you're up, Emily. Emily says, hi, Sheena. My name is Emily. I'm from Michigan. When I was around 8 years old, during a tough emotional time when my dad married a woman who was not my mom, a thin lady in a blue dress appeared to me, and even in my dreams. She appeared for years and always looked like she wanted to tell me something. I felt she was good because white light was around her. Can you tell me if that was my grandmother Lily? She was my dad Vincent's mother, and she died the year I was conceived. Absolutely, sweetheart. And I can do you one better. She died the year you were conceived, right? Not the year you were born. She is one of your spirit guides. Now, so spirit guides, you can't be on the earth with them. They have to die before the day you're born because they get assigned to you at the time that you are selected to come to earth. So we think of your time as conception, right? There's this whole big political fight, right? Is it conception at the time of conception? Well, the truth is the universe doesn't give a flying fuck about conception. For the universe, it's when are you told that your time to come to earth. So I'll give you an example. If you're in the army and you get a letter You're in the reserves, right? You get a letter saying, August of next year, we're putting you into active duty and you have to report to Iraq. Okay, so your date of conception isn't really when you get on the plane to go. It's when you get the letter that you're going. So think of that from a spiritual perspective. When Spirit tells you, here is your next life. You're going to be in this body at this time and have this life on this date and get ready at about the 6-month period to get in that womb and go. If grandma has already passed before you get the orders that you're coming, then she can be assigned as a spirit guide. Oftentimes your ancestral spirit guides are generations before you, but not always. Sometimes one comes in and wants to do a quick turnaround and become your spirit guide. Because of all your guides, almost always some are ancestral. Somebody's ancestral. But usually it's like, from the 1500s. So, okay, so yay. That's important to know. That being said, yes, and I have to ask you, Emily, what was going on in your life at the time that your dad married that woman? Because I feel like there was a lot of angst for you during that time. It was a very unhappy time. And yeah. Yeah, it was a hard time for you. And that's why she was there, sweetheart. I'm sending you like so much love. All right, YouTube people, I'm sorry about this troll. Emery, will you do me a favor and Google how do you ban a troll on YouTube? I will do it from here, but I don't know how. Oh, maybe there's something here that tells me. Hang on, I should have brought my glasses. No, I don't see that. Do we know the troll's name? Do I not have my glasses? Somebody said you have to write to them. You have to write to YouTube and ask permission to ban a troll? Okay, I don't know how to do that, but I want you guys to enjoy on YouTube. Just ignore the troll, okay? Who cares what the troll says? Trolls are dumb. Okay? They're dumb. And if it's really, really upsetting you, then jump to Facebook or jump to Instagram and go somewhere where you feel good. I know trolls are hard. I'm so sorry. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't even know how to ban them. I don't know. I'm such a YouTube novice. And I appreciate you all. Probably what we should have done, Emery, is you and I and some of the mods should have just gone and sat in there. Oh, someone's really freaking out about this. Okay, I'm going to Google myself here. How do I ban a troll on my YouTube live? Question mark. All right, we're all going to band together in positivity. Let's not worry about this. It's not important. All right, it's just a troll. Okay, Emery, text me the name of the troll. Text me the troll's names, and I will take care of this. All right. I'm on it. Everyone on YouTube, bear with me, okay? It's okay. It's just trolls. It's going to be okay. Everybody just post about positive things because the troll's going to go away pretty soon. Okay? Everything is good. We got to think positive. This has been a very emotional couple days. I've had some pretty disgusting people say and do some pretty disgusting things to some people that I love. And I've heard some horrible things happen to clients. And I've had people be unnecessarily rude to me. It is just the way people are. Sometimes this week turns people into real fuckers. So don't let the turkeys get you down. It's going to be okay. You're with me right now. And you're so safe. All right? I want you to look me in the eye right now. Any one of you on Instagram, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, look in my eyes right now. You are with me and you are safe. All right? There is no troll, no dark energy, no demon that I can't face down and back down, and I have been through and lived through and done it all. I have seen some of the ugliest things in living beings, in non-living beings, and I have faced that shit down, and I'm still here. So it's a troll. A troll is a coward. A troll is a baby. Fuck the trolls. We got this. Okay? Have a good time. They will be taken care of posthumously if I can't get them during the live. Okay? Nothing is being ruined for anybody, only if you let it. Emery can kill the trolls on Facebook. I'm going to get mods that can kill the trolls everywhere. We're going to learn about Instagram. We're going to learn about YouTube. And we're going to fix this in the next couple of weeks. All right? So right now, have fun. Like and subscribe and trust me because I am here and I'm not going to let anyone hurt you. All right? This whole thing, all this thing that's happening right now, this only gets negative if I get negative. And I'm not going to allow it to get negative. I'm going to keep reading for you. I'm going to keep sharing your stories. I don't care what they say about me. I don't care what they do. I did a talk show once, 7 or 8 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, with two of my best friends in the world, Susan Olsen and Robbie Riss from the Brady Bunch. Like my sister and my brother, okay? Susan got offered the show, and she brought Rob and me in. And it was mostly people my age, the Generation X, the generation of it's okay to be as shitty as you want and say what you want. Younger people, y'all are so much better. Maybe some baby boomers too. Young people, God bless you. You have learned and you are better. So this guy that ran this station, he loved trolls. He loved for trolls to come and tear people apart. And so these people would call in and it was 98% fat jokes about me. And it never stopped. And I spent my entire time on this show fielding the fat haters on camera with two of my best friends. So scared that they would turn the hatred to my friends. I was happy it was on me because I could handle it. And I got done one day and there was a woman there, and I won't say her name, but she was one of the women who was involved in the Bill Cosby lawsuit thing. And she said to me, I don't know how you do that every day. I said, you know what? It's okay. I'm bringing the joy. I'm bringing the light. I'm bringing the positivity. And people, I have faced down demons. And I'm not kidding. Legit fucking demons. Not just people with demons, that too, but actual demons. So if I have faced down a demon using nothing but my soul and my gifts and my belief in God and a lot of help from Archangel Michael. You honestly think a fat joke's going to break me? I mean, come on. It's ridiculous. So just everything's cool. Everything is beautiful in its own way, and I can't even sing it because then I'll get banned to the Netherlands on Facebook. But everything is wonderful. All right? Dawn, you're up. Dawn says, hi, Sheena, it's Dawn. I'm hearing my dad having conversations at night. He sleeps more and more all the time. I heard him whistling for our deceased dog as well. Is he talking to his family and guides? I know while this is happening, my skin feels very electrified and crackling. Thanks. Oh my God. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. All right. Absolutely. He's getting ready, sweetie. He's rounding the bend. He's spending more time at home than he's spending on the earth. Okay? But listen to what he's saying. And I say this because the journey that someone takes when they're making their descent to go home, the people they're talking to, the things they're saying, the things they're doing, it's fascinating, my friend. And it's something as a spiritual student you're going to want to listen to. And you're going to learn a lot about your dad's soul. So keep your eyes out, okay? It's going to be an amazing experience for you. All right? Okay, I'm sending you love. Hi, I don't have international texting, period. Will you contact me on WhatsApp, !1818-437-0886. All right. You guys are beautiful. Dawn, thank you. How beautiful was that? Emery, you stay on Facebook and focus, sweetie. I'm sending Alyssa over there. Everything's going to be okay. All right? I need not their comments. I need their names so I can find them and ban them. All right? Please send me over their names that they're using, period. Again, some troll on YouTube's talking about poop. That's what you got? I faced down demons, motherfucker. Really? Okay. Okay. And I know how to get rid of them now. So all we got to do now is figure out who they are. Send me a list of their names and I will ban them, period. It's okay, Emery. Emery, we need you on Facebook, okay? Thank you, Kieran, for that. I'm not scared of the comments. It's okay. It might even be my own weirdo. You know, I do have a weirdo. That's a stalker that does go on other people's threads even when I'm doing a guest thing and complains. And we all know who it is, but we don't say the name out loud. Okay. Woo! All right, here we go. More readings are coming. Honey, after the few days I've had, this is nothing. This is nothing. All right. If you want to send a tip, you may. It would be fun. Virtual tip jar, tipsheena.com. All right, just letting you know. Okay, Mallory, you are up. Stephanie Risbon, you are on deck. You are welcome. send a tip to tipsheena.com if you want to do a donation to my nonprofit. You don't have to. If you want to book a private session, text me, let me know. I'll send you my rates. Okay? Okay. You guys are the best. Mallory, we're going to find you. Your name is spelled a little different. I hope I got that right. Okay, Mallory, hang on. I'm looking for your story. Oh, never mind. Never mind, Mallory. Mallory's booking a private reading. Yay, thank you, Mallory. Did you have a question for today, Mallory? I'm going to send you something. Okay. If you want my rates, just let me know. If you want a free crystal reading, just let me know. All right? Emily, I really like your energy. I think your energy is really great. You guys, that's kind of crazy, right? I face down a fucking demon, but it's true. Now I'm looking back at myself and I'm laughing. I'm like, oh my God, you're the crazy old bitch who's like, I face down a demon. But it's true. I don't ever want anybody to feel like there's anything that we can't conquer with positivity, because there's not. Look, we got people on Instagram. We got 90 people on Facebook. We got 60 people on YouTube. Okay, a couple might be troll fuckers. We've got however many people on Instagram I can't see because I'm getting a text over there. We're powerful. This is power. This is the power of positivity happening right now. This is my soul touching your soul and all the souls here. All right? And Emery and Mary Beth and Katie and Alyssa and all the moderators that are here. All of our souls are reaching out and touching all of your souls. And all of us that are here. And the ones who've just come by and left. Because when this is done, you'll see a shitload of views. We are touching each other. We are connecting to each other. We are immersing our essences with each other. And that is a fucking power. You know, we don't doubt the power of wind when it becomes a tornado. And we don't doubt the power of water when it becomes a hurricane. And we don't doubt the power of earth when there's an avalanche. And we don't doubt the power of air when there's a tsunami. But I already did the air. Air, water, earth. Oh, fire. We don't doubt the power of fire when we light a match. But for some reason, we doubt the power of positivity. And we need to stop. We need to say no, no darkness. No, not today. We here doing these lives, these are a healing circle. And we are creating a wall of positivity to help other people, not just us all here, but everybody we come in contact with and millions of people that we have never met. All right? It's all positive. So some weirdo here wants to talk about his shit. I pick up tiny poops every day. They follow this man's ass. He's a great kid. He doesn't mean for it to happen. I spend my life with a napkin in this hand going clip, 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 one a day. One a day, something falls out. I'm a cat mom. I live in a world of poop. It is what it is, right? Not today, Satan. Olivia, you're right. Not today, Satan. All right. Although Olivia spelled it like satin. But you know what? I think satin's never a good choice either. So not today, Satan, and not today, satin. And I also just want to say, if you're on Instagram right now, you can see a tiny little bit back here of my 1974 orange carpets. The original carpets in this house. Why did my parents never pull them up? I do not know. I just think by the time we got here, my mom was 47. And I think she was so over the shit that had gone down in her life. She was like, no. I think she was like, I'm gonna get in my Barcalounger and I'm gonna watch musicals and eat Lay's sour cream and onion potato chips for the rest of my life. I am over this. And I hate, the carpets. They need to, but you know what? They're not that bad. I had them super scrubbed, environmentally treated before I brought Cullen here. I did the ozone treatments on them. I don't hate them as much as I thought I would, but they are going to go away and become hardwood someday. But I just want to show you a little peek, little sneak peek. If you're on Insta, special for the Instagram folks, a little special. Okay. So everything's going to be okay, people. Power of positivity. We got this, we got this, we got this. It's the power of positivity. Kelly's not here because she's trick-or-treating. If you have a question or a story about anything paranormal, leave it here. It all belongs here. Okay? Anybody who's trick-or-treating with your kids and not here watching my video, good for you. Get out and trick-or-treat with your kids. I love that story. Let's do that. Some of my mods aren't here because of that. Kelly, Aaron. Okay. Please. All right. You guys are the best. When I'm done here tonight, I'm going to go be with my family and spend some time with trick-or-treating. And my best friend, she gives out like a giant bag of M&Ms to everyone. Like, she's not playing, and a big thing of cotton candy. Like, you go to Kelly's house and you like seriously get diabetes even though you're 5. All right, who's next? Who is up next? Okay. Private readings. If you want my rates, I will send them to you today. Free crystal reading if you're interested in crystals. Stephanie, you're up. And Herbert, you're on deck. Stephanie Rizban. I hope I'm saying that right. I love you guys. Who's feeling empowered right now? Who's feeling like they can take on the world? I want to know. Sometimes, and Colin talks to me because we're connected. All animals talk to me, but he's mine, so he talks to me a lot. Sometimes at night, he'll crawl up in my arms and he'll send me these messages of joy. And it's all about being happy and wanting everybody to be happy. You ever known a little kid who's like, Mommy, I want everyone to be happy? That's this little guy. Every night, he crawls up in my arms. You guys have seen him do it live here. He did on Mackie and Amanda last night. Put his little arms around my neck, and he says, I just want everyone to be happy like us. And we are happy, loving each other in this place I grew up in. And we all need to be like Cullen. Cullen just wants everyone to be happy. And he's such a beautiful kid. Okay, Stephanie, you're up. Stephanie says, question, is my friend transitioning to dying right now? My friend Perry. I don't like to give expiration dates, sweetheart, and Spirit doesn't like me to give expiration dates, but I will tell you that, like I said earlier with Dawn's father, he's getting there. So now would be your time to communicate to him everything you want to say and to I'm sending him some love right now. It's time. Yeah, it won't be long, sweetie. All right, share the love you can now. Let's all send some love for Perry. Can we do that? It's a big deal. Okay. Kieran said, any negativity I felt has banished. Yes, Kieran, that's a good Irish name, my friend. I had a cat named Kieran. All my cats, Irish names. Aaron, Megan, Molly, Seamus, Liam, Cullen, Declan, Patrick, Kieran, Clyde, Fiona. That's all my babies. Every one of them a good baby. Only this one's left. Just this little noodle, this crazy man. But luckily, he's promised me he's never going to die, and I'm holding him to it. Yes, let's vanquish that negativity. All right? I want to let you know something. Let's do some prayers really quick for my friend Dawn, who's in a coma right now. Could we do that? I don't want to lose another friend. She was the little girl on My Three Sons. She's the sweetest soul, and I love her. Last time we talked, it was about lunch, and then she had a brain tumor removed, and now she has meningitis. So let's please send Dawn Lynn some love and prayers, if you will do that. And also my friend Steve Peters, who's battling stage 4 stomach cancer. Can we please send him some love too? 2 of my dearest that I don't want to lose. I've already lost 3 in the last couple months. But good news is all the dogs we prayed for, all of my friends' dogs that we prayed for are all doing well, including Kelly's little baby Buster, who got parvo. All their surgeries were successful, and they're all healing, and they're looking and feeling great. So thank you for praying for those beautiful fur babies, because it all worked out. All right, beautiful people? Okay. Hang on a sec, friends. I got some stuff I gotta send out here. Oh, I did that. I screwed that up. Oh, Sheena. Why, Sheena, why? All right. I got new people coming in I've got to send the message out to. And then we're going to do some more readings. I got so exciting doing readings, I completely forgot about that. Thank you for asking for my rates, everybody. I can't wait to do readings for you all. Big private readings where you can ask me all the questions that you want. Warrior Jen is over helping on YouTube now. Everything on YouTube is good. Alyssa has saved the day. And Warrior Jen. Emery is holding it down on Facebook and making it run as smoothly as he always does, because he's such a warrior. And I don't know who's on Instagram. Mary Beth? Are you on Instagram? Katie, are you on Facebook? Where is everybody? All right. Okay, Herbert, you are up. If you want me to keep something anonymous tonight, you literally have to up front put, Sheena, please don't read, because I will just take it and read it and not even scroll backwards. Okay. Herbert, you're up. John, you're up. John, who's not Herbert. Okay, hi Sheena, it's John again on YouTube. I have a question for you and I hope you have an answer. Little backstory. About a month ago, I was smoking the devil's lettuce and I had an out-of-body experience. I swear I read this. Okay, we're going to go ahead anyhow. For the past year plus, I've been wanting to cleanse my home of spirit because it was seriously affecting me, but something was stopping me. There was a block. On this day, I got quite elevated. Sat in my office chair, relaxed, then all of a sudden I was out of my body, still very much alive, but I started to move throughout the house, starting from the top and moving my way down, opening every window, cleansing the home, doing it multiple times until I came to my office where I was in, and for a moment there was resistance at the door. I couldn't get in. But then I did. But I couldn't see myself or the area that I was in. It was foggy. I moved around the room, cleansing the closet, moving around the opening, the windows, cleansing the area multiple times, getting closer and closer to where I was sitting until I was standing behind myself and cleansed the area around myself, and then I woke up. Since then, I've not really had any issues in my home. My spirit app doesn't really talk anymore. My backyard seems to be something, but it wasn't anywhere as bad as it used to be. So my question is, did I astral project? Did I open up my third eye? I don't know what I did. I know you said that I'm definitely empathic, and I know I am. I feel like I have mediumship. Much love, John. Also, my tiger's eye necklace randomly broke yesterday. Also, during your live last night with Mackie and Amanda, I thought I saw a black shadow over your right shoulder. Well, that part we don't like, John. Not today, Satan. Yeah, you have gifts. Like all of us, even me, your gifts are more strong when you sleep or you're out of body because our bodies limit us. Our human consciousness in our crown chakra limits us. So yeah, you astral projected and did a cleanse on your house. And now it's better. So that's great. Just make sure, if you're going to purposely astral project, and this is for anybody, that you protect yourself. Protect before you project. Okay? Protect before you project. Because you are vulnerable in that state. And I want to make sure you're okay. All right? All right, I'm sending you so much love. What a great story, John. Good for you. You're getting it. I will find a place where we can have a group chat, period. I'll take care of it tomorrow, period. Okay, Jenny's on Facebook. I have 2 mods on YouTube. Whoever just said there weren't any mods on YouTube. I have 2. Oh, hey, June. June says, because we're all metalheads. Who's my metalheads? Weigh in and say, I am a metalhead right now. I am a metalhead. June said our slogan should be, Metalheads Unite in Light. So let's go with that tonight. Oh, thank you, Alexa. Metalheads Unite in Light. Metalheads Unite in Light. Okay, Katie is on Facebook. Jenny's on Facebook. Emery's on Facebook. So I used to have a, this is a short, stupid story, but I used to have, I used to blind text everybody, because if I send stuff out to more than one person, I don't want other people to see their phone numbers because people get freaky. Like, I don't care. You can give my phone number to anybody. But some people get freaky about their phone numbers, and I get it. So when my phone got screwed up, it wouldn't let me blind copy anything. Now, the good news was that all of my moderators could see each other and they could all have like a little thing. And that was completely groovy. But the problem was that people who were blind copied in text messages from a year ago suddenly weren't. And clients started sending me text messages and freaking out. Why can I see these phone numbers? So I had to go back to blind copying. Now my mods can't see each other. So I'll probably create a little private Facebook thing for us. It's going to be okay, you guys. Everything, with the schedule I've had, it's amazing I'm here. Like I have 4 lives this week because I added this one. Then I'm Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm obligated with this play I'm doing. Dress rehearsal and 2 performances. And then Monday I have a celebration of life for one of my friends that passed. So my life is not my own until next week. And then next week I've got some real life stuff to do and my mother's birthday, which that can always be hard for me. So it's going to be a little crazy for the next week. So yeah. I love this format. I love that we're doing the paranormal stuff. Are you guys having fun? Is everybody having fun? Metalheads unite in light. I love it. If you are just finding me now from Mackie and Amanda or from TikTok or from somewhere else, please text me, Shannon, I mean you, 818-437-0886. 818-437-0886. All right? And remember, there's a lot of trolls out there. But it's always a good idea to text me and say, is this you? And are you a troll? Because sometimes people start reporting and then they report my page. They don't report the troll. They're like, but the troll seems so authentic. And I'm like, but that's a troll's job. The troll is doing a good job at being a troll. But it's not me. All right. Everything's going to get worked out. I love my moderators so much. Let's take a minute and let's talk about my moderators. And then I'm going to get back to here, I'll announce the next person and then I'm gonna, all right, so, and then I'm gonna talk about my moderators. Okay. All right. Alyssa's up and then Mackenzie. My mods, my spiritual warriors are such amazing people and they volunteer their time. I love them desperately. And they got me through a very hard time where we had a very ugly stalker that still kind of lingers. Who did a lot of stuff like shut pages down and just a bunch of, it's like imagine like a human poltergeist. That's what I dealt with. One that has technical knowledge, because a poltergeist isn't going to shut your Facebook page down. They stuck by me. They were good friends. They stood with me. They were all just getting to know me. Honestly, didn't know me from Adam. So, everybody who's here tonight, all of you, Emery, Alyssa, Katie, Mary Beth, Jenny, Jen, Aaron, Jerry, Kimmy, the OG, Darcy. I don't think I'm missing any of you. Not everybody's here. The first batch I mentioned are here. Thank you. Thank you for believing in me. And thank you for trusting me. And thank you for sticking with me during an ugly time. Because a lot of people, when shit gets ugly, they're gone. You got a stalker? Boo! Goodbye. Even people in my own life that I work with were like, oh, this person, ooh, okay. See you in 3 years when it's over. But these guys, they stuck with me. And I will walk on my belly through broken glass if you are a person who is loyal. Because an Irishman who was raised by a Scorpio, who's a Northeastern American, loyalty is fucking everything to me. And these people are wonderful. And they deal with all your shit. They deal with the desperate ones, the ones who get mean, the ones who freak out, the ones who threaten to report some guy talking about his shit. They literally deal with that guy's shit. And they almost never complain. And I love them and they're appreciated. And I do everything I can to make it easier for them. But sometimes something just turns into a shit show. And there's nothing you can do about it. So I want y'all to take a minute and send hearts for them because they're wonderful. And Alyssa's up. Alyssa says, hey, my girl, long time no talk. I'm hoping when you have time you could read me. After our last talk, things have gotten a little better, but I just still feel lost a bit. I could use some guidance. My question for you is, what are your guides telling you about me? Anything coming up? Any relatives trying to speak through me? Thank you. Love your metalhead, Alyssa. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Metalheads! What is it? Metalheads unite in light. That was brilliant, June. We're going to wear that like across our chest. Metalheads unite in light. Sweetie, you're doing great. Alyssa, you're doing great. But have you ever seen like a story where a character's trying to move forward, right? And they keep getting like hit by snowballs and they're kind of like this. They keep trying to move, but things keep pushing their shoulders back. It's a little bit what your life path and your spiritual path are like. And sometimes when we're feeling really lost and really desperate and really despondent, and then we do something like speak to a spiritual counselor like me, or get into therapy, or take a medication that's good for us, or change our diet, or start to exercise, or take a big spiritual laxative and stop sweating the small stuff. We immediately start to feel better, right? Because God is that euphoria that lives behind our heart. God wants you to live in a perpetual state of ecstasy and euphoria, but unfortunately also wants you to learn your life lessons. And part of learning your life lessons is sometimes it's boom, boom, boom as you try to walk forward. Sometimes when we start to feel a little bit of that euphoria, where we're really taking the spiritual laxative and we're shitting out the small stuff we've been sweating, we're letting go the layers of resentment and anger and fear and pain. The piece that I wrote for this play I'm in, one of the things that Spirit delivered me to put into it, talking about my own life in it, was sometimes you feel like you are both a block of granite and the artist chiseling away at it to find the you inside of you. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit, for giving me that. We are, right? And sometimes we chisel and we feel good about what we see. But then because we feel lighter and we feel better, then we think, oh God, what about all this stuff? And the next round of stuff comes. Sweetie, it's part of the healing process. You are doing wonderful. It is normal during a time of extreme healing to feel like you have setbacks. In the same way, look, I've had maybe 9 or 10 surgeries in my life. And I'm the epitomal optimist. You ask anybody in my life, they'll tell you. I'm the one that always has all the optimism. And then usually it's like, oh. And I still do it. No matter how many times I've dealt with, I'm still always like, yay. So every time, last day in the hospital, all I can do is think about how great it's going to be when I get home. Every time. Every time. Even though I know the past history. Every time. I can't wait to get home. I'm going to feel so good when I get home. Everything's going to be so great when I get home. Well, then you get home. And you're not in a hospital bed. There aren't nurses there moving you around and catering to your every whim. You got to get your own glass of water. And suddenly you're having to move around with these injuries, with this scar and this incision in ways that you hadn't have to do in the hospital where somebody helps you with everything. And your first 2 or 3 days home are extremely painful. That's what it's like when you're healing. It feels good, and then it doesn't feel good. And then it feels good, and then it doesn't feel good. And slowly but surely, it starts to feel better. And then things get better. So you're going to be okay, honey. You just have to give it some time, right? 2 steps forward, 1 step back. That's what happens sometimes. I'm sending you all the love in the world, honey. And I so believe in you. And everything's going to be okay. I love when people call me during these, like it rings like one time, and then it stops. They suddenly go, oh shit. She can't pick up and talk to me right now. She's on the air helping people. She literally can't talk to me right now. She's getting 50 texts a minute. I think when I'm done with these lives, I'm going to have a giant finger from like posting this thing. This finger's going to get like, it's going to be the biggest finger in the world. Thank you for all of you who are like literally booking readings during this. I'm a little backed up. I don't know how many I have on deck, but I'm trying to get to as many as in the next few days before my weekend from hell begins, where I'm like crazy. Christina Christensen, you're going to be up next, sweetheart. Okay. Do you have my rates? Question mark. People asking for rates and booking sessions right now, which is wonderful. Please text me so we can be in touch off of social media. Okay. An amazing thing. Alyssa just sent me a message. Moderator Alyssa. An amazing thing is happening on YouTube because metalheads unite in light. When 2 of the mods went over there and I gave my giant lecture about positivity and facing down demons, and I became the crazy demon lady. Guess what? The trolls are starting to go away. Isn't that great? Because they don't want to deal with the positivity. And YouTube is really holding its own with a lot of people. And the difference in YouTube and Facebook is YouTube has 52 people there right now, and Facebook has 68. But I have not quite 2,000 followers on YouTube, and I have 10,300 on Facebook. So a lot of YouTube people are super engaged. And you schedule here through me, period. Which payment app do you prefer? Question mark. Another satisfied customer. People are wonderful. I'm so grateful for you all. Remember, if you're texting me, I need your first, last name, and your email address. That's how you're going to get a reading on your paranormal question. Question, story, situation. Okay, we got a low battery problem. Hang on. I'm coming, YouTube. All right. Okay. All right. If we develop that low battery problem also on Instagram, then I may have to take a quick break and get another charging cable. I was worried about that. PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, Cash App, or I have a link where you can use a credit and debit card, period. I'm hoping to add some more payment methods coming up soon, too. I'm trying to stay up to date on everything with you guys. All right, Christina Christensen, you are up. How great is that? Okay, Christina says, my question is, any idea how long I'm reunited with my mom? My question is, any idea how long until I'm reunited with my mom and family in heaven? I can hardly wait. Thank you so much. Oh, well, that's a question like I've never had before. I mean, I've had sort of that question, but never as eloquently as you expressed it, Christina. Baby, you're gonna be okay. I can tell you, not for a while. Spirit needs you to stay here, honey, and learn your lessons, your life lessons. It's not like earn your lessons, not like that, but you got obstacles to overcome. And one of them is this feeling like you don't want to be here. Okay? They're showing me no plan to bring you home, honey. Let's work on how we can make you happy here. I know you inquired about booking a session with me. Let's get you feeling lighter, all right? Let's get you feeling lighter and more loving. Okay, let's all send some prayers to Christina right now. This is so important. Christina, we're going to send you some love and prayers right now, sweetie. I want you to be happy. And I want you to feel love, because we all here have so much love for you. I want you all right now, this is what I want. I want you all to put a comment in the live for Christina and tell her that you are sending her love and everything's going to be okay. All right? I want you to feel this love, not just in emojis. I love emojis. No, everybody likes dancing hearts and kisses. But I want you literally to say to her, Christina with a K, Kristini, Christina, my heart is with you, and you are going to be okay. All right? And I want you to put it on Instagram, and I want you to put it on YouTube, and I want you to put it on Facebook, and I'll tell you why. Because I want her to be able to go back to the chat and read the love for her that is happening everywhere. And I want you, Christina, to visit all of these pages and read these threads and know that you are loved and we are sending you love. And I want you to tell Christina, I am sending you love and everything's gonna be okay. All right? Because there is no worse feeling in the world than being here and wanting to go home. All right? Going home is great. And guess what? We're all going to go. But now is not the time for you, sweetie. And you're being sent so much love. You know? You got to love being here. Yesterday I was talking to my neighbor. And he was telling me that the neighbor on the other side of him, one of the neighbors over there, they complain about everything. They complained when they had a dog. I think so much they got rid of the dog. I would have been like, fuck y'all, I got a dog. They complain about the pool. They complain about the air conditioner. They complain about the pool pump. They complain about the music. They complain about the kids' joy. And I get it, because I got assholes over here on this the same thing. Everything's wrong. Ebenezer Scrooge. And this one over here has read me the riot act too. One time I was in my car and she came running up to the car. It was when I wasn't living here. And I was on the phone with my best friend. My best friend's on speakerphone. She's like, who the fuck is that? And I'm like, I know, right? She's leaning in the car. And I said to my neighbor, let's make a pact right now that you and I are never going to become that crusty old apple who hates everybody. I want to live on this planet until I'm like 175 and I want to be happy. I want to be one of those old people that, eats the yogurt and they live to be 175. But I want to do it here in Huntington Beach, the Huntington Beach yogurt. And I just want to spread love and joy and be happy. And my wish for you, Christina, is that you can be filled with that kind of joy inside. So you can feel like, I want to stay here because I'm happy. Now, it doesn't mean everything's perfect. It doesn't mean I didn't cry today, because I did. It doesn't mean sometimes I'm not like, oh, this day, when is it going to be over? Because it happens. But I am happy, and I'm happy to be here. And I want all of you to feel that way. Because together, all of you, all of us together, we're going to change the world with positivity and love. And we got to be ready to do that, right? In order to be like in the military, you got to pass the obstacle course at the end of boot camp, because you have to show that you're physically fit to fight. And we all need to get spiritually fit for this fight. And this fight is bringing the love to the world, bringing the positivity to the world, raising the vibration of the everything. That's the fight. There's always going to be negativity. There's always going to be stalkers and hackers and weak little fucktards and poltergeists and demons and some guy obsessed with his shit. Okay. Fuck all y'all. We're bringing the light. We're bringing the positivity, and we're bringing the light. We are light bearers. And I love each and every one of you. I love your beautiful hearts and your beautiful souls. And I believe that we are a team. We are all in this together. And 3 times a week, or this week 4, we are bringing the light. Okay? All right. Okay, you guys. All right. Okay. Hang on, I'm trying to get back to some of you. Okay. I'm just sending back the welcome right now. I promise to go through all your text messages tonight. You have my promise. Okay. Everything's gonna. This is why I'm thinking about starting a Patreon site. I'm thinking about having a site where one level of the site is we do a special live there that's just for the Patreon peeps. One level may be once a however long you can partake in an all online Zoom kind of a group, spiritual group session. I'm working on it. I'm getting all the tech help from my wonderful genius spirit nephew, who knows about everything, including history. Sweet. He doesn't like Halloween, though. I still love him, even though he doesn't like Halloween. He begrudgingly put History of Halloween specials on for me last night, but begrudgingly. Okay, friends, here we go. Mackenzie, you are up. Mackenzie's up. Kathy, you're going to be next. Kathy hang on, I'm going to get it right. Cholika. Is that right? Cholika. Oh, Kathy, I'm so mad at myself right now. All right. Mackenzie's up, and then Kathy. Jenny's out. She's got to go to bed. We love you, Jen. Thanks for the help. Emery, will you please text me and tell me you're okay? And that you don't have PTSD from the poop weirdo? Sorry to throw you into that. Okay, Mackenzie, you're up. Mackenzie says, I've been feeling my kitty Max a little bit. He passed October 17th. Is he still with me? I've been more in tune lately, and I believe he is. I just need confirmation. I miss him so much. He was my best friend. Oh, he's worried about you, honey. The sadness, so much sadness you felt. He loves you. He is with you. He wants to like lay down next to you at night, like down along the side of your body. Did he ever do that? Like over the side, like where your hip is, kind of like your abdomen, like the middle of your body, your torso. He just wants to bring comfort. He's just worried about your sadness. He's with you, and his plan is just to stay with you until you're ready for him to come back, because you guys have a true soul connection, and he will come back for sure. You know? Oh, are we talking about a kitty? Were you sleeping? And then did Max come and see you? Oh my goodness, and now you want to be on the camera? Oh, you're such a good boy. Hi. Hi. I'm kind of busy with the people right now, but I always have time for you. Mwah. I love you. Yes, I always have time for you. You're the special one. Do you know, if you don't ever do the video, people text me and they say, oh, I loved your video, but I was very disappointed that there wasn't any calling. Yep. Everybody seems to think you're very special. Everybody seems to think that you are very special. Yeah. You okay? Were you napping? Yeah. Then we were talking about Max. Did Max the kitty come and say hi? And then you woke up as soon as we started talking about Max? And then you came over and wanted to snuggle from your mama? Is that what happened? Are we having a super snug right now? I love you. I do. You're my guy. You're my guy. Happy Halloween, my wonderful kitty. Yeah. We decorated for Halloween, but all the decorations look like Cullen. Cullen, did you want decorations to look like you in different costumes? There's a bat, and there's a fancy kitty. Yeah, and then there's a little kitty mummy. Are you a kitty mummy? Okay, bye-bye. Now it's time to go down. Okay. Oh my God, the cuteness. Oh my God, the cuteness. It's unbelievable. The cuteness is unbelievable. Okay, Emery's good. I love you, comma, my friend, period. I love you, comma, my friend, period. I wanted to make sure you were okay, period. Okay, all right. Mackenzie, I'm sending love to you and your baby. Kathy, you're up. Kathy. Kathy says, hi, I'm Kathy from Buffalo, New York. I'd like to know if there are any messages from my mom or daughter or both. You know, your daughter was not happy about going home before you. She felt this innate sense of guilt about leaving you on the earth without her. And it was a thing, and it was a continuous thing. And it's taken her a while at home to process the idea that it was okay to leave you, because she was not happy about it. And she's very defensive of you. Like, if anything, any negative energy, even just like little random minute energy dust gets in the way, oh man, she's like, She's like your mama, and she has in another life been your mom. And your mom, who is with her, has in another life been your daughter. So the three of you have been a bit of a team where you're always kind of generational. Usually, and that's rare, because usually people come back and they're brothers and sisters and friends, but you, yeah. Yeah, that's amazing. It's amazing. She's great. Please, she wants to know everything going on in your life. She wants you to tell her yourself. She says she can see it, but I want to hear about it. All right? Sending you so much love, sweetie. I believe that YouTube at one point surpassed Facebook right now in how many people are there, which is amazing. And you guys are amazing. And this is all amazing. And I'm so happy. This is my first Halloween special, and you guys are making it so great. I think when I booked live music, I did Halloween shows sometimes, but usually not, because Halloween was my day to just be happy and have Halloween. This is my favorite day of the year. All right. So, we're doing good. And you guys are literally the best ever. Okay, Jessica, you are up. Jessica and Alexandra is on deck. Jessica is up with Alexandra on deck. Oh, I hear a ding ding. No, not my chair, silly. That's my guy. All right, Jessica's up. Hello, my name is Jessica. I think I saw an apparition at work 8 months ago. It looked like a full person. I remember exactly what she looked like, down to the silk scarf she tied around her neck. Everyone thinks I'm crazy at work. Wasn't an apparition. Absolutely. Yeah. Somebody who frequented that place before it was what it is now. 100%. Yeah. 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 She's not going to harm you. She's just watching. She just wishes it was still where it was. Did she look kind of like 1920s-ish? That's how she's showing herself to me. Interestingly, still with the scarf. But yeah, absolutely, sweetie. Wow. Fun. I think that sounds great. Yeah, wonderful. Oh, hi, don't bite mama's feet. This little guy is obsessed with chewing on my feet. It's craziness. Okay. All right, here we go. Alexandra, you're next. Evelyn is on deck. All right, Alexandra says, oh, hang on a second. Wait a minute. Alexandra, I can't find your question or your story. Oh, hang on. I think I didn't go back far enough. Oh, yeah, here it is. Woo, it's a story. Paranormal story. All right, here we go. Alexandra says, so I've had things happen to me my entire life. I've always heard voices, felt things around me, touch me, objects move in front of me. I see people and figures out of the corner of my eye. I've seen dark figures, shadow-like figures, people who are bright white mist, and I've seen orbs with my own eye, and they're huge. The ones I saw, two specifically, and they had a different color on the outside, One had a rainbow shift to it and the other was blue. I get hot, cold, headaches for no reason, and the hot, cold can be just one side of my body, and this is without me moving around. I've seen a full-on spirit. It was female. She wasn't scary. I was scared at first, but I did make eye contact with this woman and felt immediately comfortable. She didn't disappear immediately after I made eye contact with her either. She also looked very familiar to me as well. I would like to know who I saw, why I get these things, am I going crazy? I would like to know also who's around me all the time. I feel someone with me, and I've used dowsing rods which confirm this. I would like to know if this is true and who this is, and I was told that I need to see someone because I'm haunted. Is this true? My condolences and my congratulations. You're a medium. You are such a medium and such an empath. And Alexandra, I can hardly think of one single thing that hasn't happened to you. First of all, protect yourself. White light protection prayers, white light protection prayers. Every minute that you can do one, even in your head, do a white light protection prayer. You got a lot of stuff coming in. You are haunted. But I don't know how you could not be haunted because your gift is so strong. So the only thing that I can think of, sweetie, is you just need to learn to control your gifts. But there's nothing you can do about your gifts because you are so very haunted and gifted and such a medium. And good for you. It's a great thing that you're going to learn to love once you get it under control. And it even sounds now like it's not bothering you as much as other people I've talked to. It seems kind of okay. So I just want you to protect yourself, sweetie. And if you want to book a mentoring session with me to learn about protection, I do that. And I'm happy to help in any way I can, sweetheart. That's why I'm here. People book mentoring sessions with me. We could do a reading. We could book a private session. It's just something you just need to learn to control, sweetie. Okay? All right. I'm sending you so much love, sweetie. What a great story. Let's all send some love to Alexandra because that took a lot of guts to share all that stuff. That was lovely. Evelyn, you're up. Jessica, you're after that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. The scariest thing of the night is this white hair on my shirt. I had a dream last night that I kept telling everybody, oh, I need to dye my hair now and cover my gray. I must have like a subliminal thing about that because on these videos you see like in the front is where it is. Like there's a lot of places where you can't see it unless you look up close, but yeah, isn't that weird? Evelyn, will you bump your question for me? I'm looking for it and I'm having trouble finding it. Oh, let me try something else. Let's try this. Oh, I got you. Because you're Carol. All right. Carol says, my question is, why do I find my dear friend in my dreams with a baby? She never had any children. Hang on, I'm waiting for an answer from Spirit for that. That's a good question. That's a little bit of a beguiling question. She did have a baby. She had a baby that, there was a baby at one point. Didn't make it to life, but there was a baby. Did she ever tell you about that? There's some not great circumstances surrounding it. So it doesn't surprise me that she didn't talk about it. But it's definitely a thing. Yeah. Yeah. Will you text me and give me the answer to that? Because Spirit is just saying, oh, it's not. There was a baby. Would you like my rates, question mark? I do almost all of my readings via phone. And I can usually get you in 2 to 3 days, period. Sometimes earlier, period. One of my all-time favorites, period. God, the baby made me sad. It made me really sad, you guys. Wow. Okay, Jessica, you're up, and then Tamara. Or Tamara. Okay. Jessica, you're up, and then Tamara or Tamara. Are we all doing great? Oh my God, I can't believe that YouTube has surpassed anyone else. Okay, here we go. Jessica says, hi Sheena, my name is Jessica. Oh, no, that's a different one. There's so many on here from everybody. Jessica says, hey Sheena, Jessie again. About this time last year, my dad was watching my son at my house. He had just put my son to bed. All of a sudden, he swore someone came stomping in the back door, knocking everything over along the way. He quickly got up to see what was happening and looked around. Nothing was knocked over. No one was there. What do you think it was? I also want to thank you so much. After the last couple readings you've done for me, I don't feel so scared to be in my own house, and I'm not so stressed about my son's safety. The weight off me is immense. You're a light. Thank you. Thank you, darling. What a sweet thing to say. Good. I just want you not to be scared. That wasn't our spirit. That was an earth spirit. Earth spirits think they own your house because they were here on the earth before you were. And they will stomp around and act a fool because they believe they have a right to do it. So it's very common. It's like they come and they act like they're trashing the place. But then when you look, they're not trashing the place because nothing is trashed. But yeah, very common. And I would, it's sort of funny because it's like a poltergeist, but a poltergeist is more intentional. One dish will fly across the room, or this is like boom, 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 boom. It's craziness. So yeah. Okay. Sending you so much light. Wow, what a great story. Okay. Tammy, you're up. Tammy says, hi Sheena, this is a question for the live if possible. Both my children, Liberty and Hudson, have funny looking birthmarks, and I was wondering if they are related to any past life. No, but they have had past lives together. I think the birthmarks are just a thing they were given so they would feel the connection and feel close to each other. But it's really not. It's really not anything but just so they would make that connection because they are so connected from past lives, and spirit wants them to feel that connection. So yeah, absolutely. Isn't that interesting? What an interesting thing. So interesting. And by the way, yeah, that's so interesting, Tamara. What a great question. And Jessica, thank you for patiently waiting for your private reading. I'm going to be a little booked up the next couple days, so I just got backed up with having to do something every day. Great, amazing things, not complaining, but I'm in rehearsals for this play, and I did Mackie and Amanda, and okay, Kaylee, you're up. Thank you, Emery. Kaylee is up. Kaylee said, I'm very confused. Oh, Kaylee says, I was wondering what's been going on with Matt and I. I keep getting mixed signals and I don't know how he feels. I'm just very confused. I'm too much of a sweet girl to keep going through confusion. Any clarity would help. Thanks. Sheena, sending you love. I know, isn't it hard when you just love somebody so much and then the way you're giving is not the way they're receiving. The way they're giving is not how you receive. And you need to learn to find this place where you meet in the middle. Happens with so many soul-connected people. And it's what's happened to you, both. He doesn't know what he wants. And it's not for a lack of feelings. It's just that he has this certain idea of how everything's supposed to go. And when it doesn't go exactly that way, he gets frustrated and he either pulls back or he gets, please have a talk with him and just let him know that you two are trying to find a way to mix your energies in a way that works for you both, because there's such a beautiful soul connection, Kaylee, and I don't want to see you let it go. All right? I'm sending you so much love. So much love. That, my friends, is my time. 2.5 hours that's pretty much where I max out. I love you guys. What a great show. Thank you for being part of my first Halloween special. Please like and subscribe. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, @Sheena Metal. Check out my website, SheenaMetalSpiritual.com. And Facebook has a great group for all of us. It is also called Sheena Metal Spiritual. If you want to book a private session, psychic, mediumship, healing, mentoring session, past life regression, life path clarification, spirit guide identification, a house cleansing, a pet session, couples or group sessions, please text me 818-437-0886. Also, if you're interested in crystals, I got lots and they're all cleansed and blessed and will be charged just for you. And I have 10 live workshops, including my empath workshop, Why Do I Feel Everything, that every one of you should take. whydoifeeleverything.com. All right. I love you guys till I see you tomorrow at 4 o'clock Pacific time with any kind of questions you want to ask. Seek peace, live in love, lead with kindness, embrace unity. I know that one's hard. Always work to raise your vibration. And most importantly, remember that you are love and you are loved. Okay? I'll see you next time. Take care. Namaste. Happy Halloween. Happy Samhain. See you soon. Bye. Love you, Instagram. I have no idea how to turn you off, YouTube. We're going to figure it out together. We're doing it together. We're figuring it out together. Okay, here we go.